Today we want to cook up some Longganisa. So first we're going to head out to the Imus Public Market in Cavite to learn how they make their much-loved Imus Longganisa. So ito yung secret. Then we're going to learn how Chef Luigi Muhlach is putting some interesting flavors in this much-loved sausage.
Yum.
Then we're going to head back to the studio and show you 3 new ways you can cook with Longganisa at home.
We're on our way to the Imus Public Market. We're very lucky here in Metro Manila that one of the best Longganisas in the whole Philippines is literally just 45 minutes away from us. It's a very special Longganisa. I'm not gonna get into who makes the best Longganisa in this whole episode. And the plan is to just kind of be able to learn a little bit and take all of that, information and bring it back to the studio where we're gonna cook up with some friends and come up with different ways to use Longganisa that you can serve at home for your friends.
The Imus Public Market has gone through a few changes and is still getting renovated in some parts, but it's already looking cleaner and more organized. This Longganisa is one of my favorites in the country. It's garlicky, simple, and always well done. When here, I go to Wating's. She's been doing it for years and they've stayed consistent throughout.
Ako po si Sally Topacio Kalubayan. Dalaga pa ako, kasama na ako ng nanay ko nagtitinda. Nang mamatay siya, ako na ang sumambot ng kanyang hanap buhay. Ang tinda po namin ay baboy. Gumagawa rin kami ng mga langganisa, skinless. Kasi sa pagtitinda ng baboy, hindi naman totally na nauubos lahat. Kailangan matuto kaming gumawa ng langganisa, mga kung anong pwede namin gawin sa baboy, tosino. Yung langganisa, parang adobo lang na natin. Yan talaga yung ng Imus yung Imus Longganisa, adobo, maraming garlic.
Hi po!
Ay, kamusta po?
So, balita ako, ito yung pinaka-the best Longganisa sa Imus, Cavite. So, paano gumawa ng Longganisa po?
Unang-una po, gigilingin po natin yung baboy, laman at taba.
Anong parte ng
Baboy po yan.
Kasim?
Kasim po, at saka may konting taba.
Mas maraming taba or mas maraming
Halos
laman?
50-50 po.
50-50. May garlic pa rin, bawang?
Opo.
And spices pa rin?
No po, garlic lang po ang namin.
Garlic lang. So, ito yung regular standard.
Opo, ito po
So,
yung pinakamabilis sa amin.
okay.
Po niyan, pagkagiling, titimplahan po natin bago hahaluin po para imimix yung lahat ng ingredients. Bago, ilalagay na sa casing.
Tapos daming bawang talaga.
Opo, conforme po sa dami ng baboy.
Okay.
Sa 10 kilos na baboy po, 1 kilo na bawang.
The amount of garlic that goes into this is insane. I like the fact that it's a clean 50% of fat and protein. And there's about 10% of garlic, and I'm sure there's a percentage in terms of the salt that they add to it as well. So ano po to?
Ano yan? Pinaghalo-halo ingredients. Paminta, asin, toyo, konting bacon, nagalagay kami.
So ito yung secret.
Secret.
Walang secret. Okay, good.
Kasi natural na adobo lang. Di ba
adobo.
nagluluto tayo ng adobong baboy?
Opo.
Ganon din naman.
Okay.
Kaya lang dito, maraming bawang.
Pero walang suka. Walang suka, no? Okay. So yung kulay talaga sa toyo.
Baka sa sa atsuete. Dapat halong mabuti para naandun lahat yung kanyang ingredients, lalasa na sa baboy.
So what's really interesting here is usually just how much time is taking to mix it, but keeping it really fluffy. And I think what's really important is having a very kind of consistent grind on the garlic, on the pork, on the fat. And these are all little things that you kind of pick up, but when you see it, that this is how it's been done for kind of generations and why it's so consistent and so good. Ganda yung branding at Tivac. I love it.
Gawa nito mano-mano lang. Dati ganyan yung galo ng toyo. Diba? Ginugupit lang para pang lang.
Tapos ito, dried na?
Dry na balat, na casing.
Intestine ng pork. Thank you po!
Salamat!
Salamat po. Thank you so much.
From Cavite, we take a quick drive to Laguna. Chef Luigi Muhlach ran a few restaurants, and his take on Filipino food was always quite playful and focused on highlighting the best we have to offer. In Lumu, the Longganisa was one of his best-selling dishes, so during the pandemic, he started selling it from home. I got a few packs myself, and it instantly became a favorite. From caldereta to Bicol Express, he's always looking to see how we can integrate unique flavors into Longganisa.
So per batch na ginagawa namin, we make 25 kilos.
Yeah.
That makes around 50 packs or more.
So you get, this is a shoulder, right? I'm guessing?
Yeah, pork shoulder.
And then you kind of mix in pork fat
Yes.
to the ratio that you're happy
Yes.
with.
Yes.
Okay. And is there something technique-wise that is important that you started doing that gives the Longganisa like a proper texture or?
Well, we added more fat. Yung pag-grind ng meat, parang we don't grind it too fine eh. Pag iniwa mo yung mga vegan longganisa, may buo-buo sa loob.
You want that pop, right?
Yeah.
And casings, you're using what kind of casing?
Hog casing.
Okay, hog casings, yeah.
Fresh.
Are those hard to get now?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not, okay.
They're not.
And cleaned already,
Yes,
so you don't have to do
very
the clean.
yeah.
For the caldereta, the roasted bell peppers and tomatoes are turned into a fresh sauce. All that is blended with other spices and some cheese as well. Nothing is ground too small, so you get a lot of texture from each bite.
Before, we opened a restaurant in Makati. That was like parang mga 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Etong longganisa was one of the items on the menu na we had to, create. So, nag-isip kami ng iba-ibang klaseng flavors, ganyan. But come pandemic, we had to close down. Siyempre, we needed to, make money,
Money,
diba?
yeah.
So, naisip namin yung concept na sabi ko, ibalik ko kaya yung mga longganisa. Why not parang just try to make, balikan mo lang ulit, benta lang natin sa village natin, gano'n lang. Nag-click.
Yeah.
We started sa bahay lang. So, kasama ko lang yung mga yaya sa bahay, yung driver. Gawa kami ng longganisa. Tapos, we had to call someone na from the palengke na magaling magtali. So, pinapatali namin sa kanya. Dinadala namin sa market yun. And then, when nag-grow. So, yeah, now we're here. Well, we have sinigang na hubad, Bicol Express, and caldereta and cheese. So, I was thinking lang, parang why not make something local? Paibahin ko kaya yung flavor na itong longganisa na to para lang iba lang.
So this is the caldereta, right?
Yep.
Is this very garlicky also?
Yes. And marami rin cheese yan.
Really nice. Like you said, you get those pops of fat
Yes,
also which are
yeah.
important.
Kaya coarse talagang grind namin eh. Para when you bite into it, daming textures na nangyayari.
How do you try incorporating the flavor into, because it's a sausage or longanisa is very different, right?
Yeah.
So when you say, okay, caldereta, what flavor do you expect to come out that makes you feel like it's caldereta?
I guess it's the tomato paste and siguro yung liver, no?
Yeah.
May ganon eh. So yun yung, and the bell peppers. So that's why we torch yung bell peppers first before we puree it, before we add it to the para may...
Yeah, you get a lot of bell pepper there, which is nice. And not crazy garlic.
Yeah.
Because longanisas tend to have
A lot of garlic, diba?
So here you don't.
No, not that much.
Not that much.
Pero enough garlic na to lang na parang it's longganisa nga.
Yeah. So what would you say right now is your best, what people like the most?
Pare-parehas lang eh. Pero yung sinigang malakas din. But now nagpipick up yung Bicol Express kasi may ginawa kaming adjustment sa recipe. We made it a bit more salty.
Okay.
So now, it's a lot better with rice talaga kasi daming sili nun.
Yeah. Yum. I can eat that for lunch. That's so good. Thank you.
Salamat. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Now that we got our longanisa haul, I'll bring it back to the studio where Seth and Ina from FEATR are waiting for me. I got you guys some goodies. So we were just at the market, right? The challenge today, we said we'd pair our dishes with some, how do you pronounce it?
LemonDou.
LemonDou. So I went to the Imus Public Market in Cavite, and then we also visited Chef Luigi Muhlach. So I'm gonna give you the Artisan Longganisa. And this is like, smell that.
Oh, that's really garlicky.
Yeah, it's very garlicky. Wow. The plan today was to try to make Longganisa-inspired dishes. So what are you thinking?
So I was thinking Scotch eggs, kind of take it out of the casing, even though they put a lot of work into it. But then, I just think that, that kind of marinade, all that fat goes well with eggs. I mean, eggs and Longganisa, staple.
So let's cook some also just in the casing, because we haven't actually tried that. And then you?
I'm thinking of a sandwich, so like a banh mi. Because I think you can put anything naman in a banh mi, any protein. So I think this will sound good.
So you were thinking of pairing that with what flavor?
I'm thinking of honey lemon. You get that sweetness from the honey tang from the lemon.
Okay, so honey lemon is yours.
Yeah.
You were thinking. You were thinking what?
Devil lemon.
Ooh.
Because I'm a daredevil.
Alcohol.
Strong boy. I'm gonna go for signature lemon. So I'm gonna be making something for the first time that I've never made before. It's called pasta dall'assassina. Because it's a pasta that breaks all rules, but it's considered quote unquote traditional. It's like a hitman's pasta. So it's pasta that's cooked in a shallow pan, and the pasta's not boiled. So the
It's
pasta
cooked in the sauce.
It's cooked in the sauce, so it gets
Okay.
really burnt. Really burnt, and then I was thinking, okay, let's just make like a longanisa hubad to go on top of it to
Yeah,
give
yeah,
us
yeah.
some of that crumble. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Let's get cooking. I'm gonna start first. Thank you
Yeah.
for preparing my ingredients, by the way.
Anything for you. I wouldn't let you down.
Why, thank you so much.
Even though Ina was the one that prepared it.
Okay, this is actually one of the coolest parts of this recipe. What they do is they grab tomato paste and then a bit of tomato sauce, and that goes into the water. So the water in itself already has that red color and a lot of flavor. And that's gonna help cook our pasta kind of like a risotto, where you keep adding the water to the pasta as it burns in the shallow pan. So I'm just gonna do some ground pork, lots of garlic, and then your basic salt, chili flakes, nutmeg, dried herbs, a bit of brown sugar. What's your favorite longanisa? Mine's like hamonado, always.
My favorite longanisa is definitely lukban.
Mine is vegan because I like it garlicky.
Garlicky.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you're gonna like the Imus one, because the Imus one is like proper garlicky. Okay, so my hubad mix is pretty much done. Now we can actually start on the pasta. So I'm gonna use this pan over here. I love doing things that pisses Italian people off. Should I? Oil first, tomato sauce, tomato paste. Once that starts kind of bubbling away a little bit, that's where I add my pasta. As it gets hot, that steam is gonna make it cave in, and then we're just gonna move it around with the liquid that we keep adding later. And I'm gonna be cooking this longanisa mix separately, and then once it's cooked, we'll add it to this sauce. So it'll really come together really nicely, and that with our signature lemon, which is kind of like really fresh, acidic, a little bit of sweetness in there, will be perfect.
I'm gonna be using Bicol Express from Chef Muhlach.
So your idea was to make a banh mi.
Yes.
Okay. So
Because I guess you can put anything naman in the banh mi.
without
any
people getting
protein.
too angry, yeah, that's true.
Hopefully.
No, so banh mi's you have some sort of spread or pate, right?
Yep,
So
we
you're
have
gonna be
liver.
using liver pate. You've got some pickles done.
Yep, I already did a quick pickle of carrots and cucumbers
Okay,
a while
nice.
ago. So in a pan, I have here water. I'm gonna cook my Bicol Express Longganisa and wait for it to boil.
So over here, I have the longanisa, some flat leaf parsley, and some lemon zest. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to season my meat because the longanisa is already seasoned. So I just want to add freshness since there's already garlic in there, a lot of seasoning. All right, so I'm just gonna add some breadcrumbs as a little binder. Gonna add a little egg in there. Make sure everything is nice and binded. I want to make sure that when I'm molding it, it stays around the egg rather than separates.
So from what you've read, what is the most critical part of a Scotch egg?
The egg should be cold and really fresh. You want to have it pre-cooked 5 minutes to 6 minutes and in the fridge right away. But that also depends if your egg is big or not. So, you know, you gotta kind of adapt it to the Filipino eggs.
So we're talking about something else.
It's fairly bound already, so I have my mixture over here. I'm just going to start setting this aside. Let it chill a little bit because it has a lot of fat.
Yeah.
And of course, my hand heat has melted it a lot. I'm gonna grab my eggs, start peeling them, and make a sauce.
Okay.
Okay, I think my longanisa is cooked already. I'm gonna take it out of the pan. There you go, brown and juicy.
And then Ina, you're making a soy glaze to go inside your banh mi, right?
A quick lemon soy glaze, and then I'm gonna toss in my longanisa here.
So lemon juice, soy, and sugar.
Yep.
So I haven't tried this one. We tried Luigi's. So Luigi's was nice because it's not too, what's it called?
Yeah.
Garlicky. I like that you have chunks. I like that you have a bit of cartilage in there, some pop, right? Okay, I think this is ready. So the idea of this pasta is to have some burnt bits in the bottom. Ooh, look at that.
So I got my oil here.
Just waiting on Seth. That's all we're doing.
I
Cause I'm just waiting.
don't know.
Waiting for Seth to cook. You know that song?
Oh,
Waiting for the world to change. And you just keep on waiting.
I can't do it. Actually, while I'm frying this, while this is going, I'm gonna start making a quick mustard sauce. This is mayonnaise, some onion powder, Dijon mustard.
Now it's time to assemble our banh mi. I'm gonna spread some liver pate over here. Some mayonnaise, like that, generous amount. And now, with our longanisa, I tossed it in some soy lemon glaze for it to have some tang and brightness to it. I did some quick pickles a while ago, some cucumbers and carrots. I just place it on top, like that. Last will be our lemon aioli for some freshness. And last is cilantro.
Good job, guys.
How do you think I did?
So Seth, honestly, this is the toughest one. I knew it was gonna be a challenge, but
That's why I gave it to you.
we all know the yolk is not where Eamonn wanted it to be because her expectations and her standards are so freaking high.
Yeah.
But I think you do it a couple of times, I think you'll master it.
Yeah.
You guys wanna open yours? This is yours?
For sure.
Oh, of course.
Okay, let's try this.
I wanna eat the one you touched the most. You're third wheeling.
Yeah, I know, every
right?
single time.
How's the touch of fresh herb in there?
Helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the parsley and the zest really helps kind of just bring a bit of brightness to it.
I like that. I like the sauce.
Man,
It's
it's
fresh.
good. I just wish I had a runny yolk.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay.
That would fall into the sauce. Beautiful, right? And then this LemonDou to kind of wash it down. Next, we have pasta alla assassina.
Alla assassina.
Assassina. Man, I got a big one, huh?
I like that part. The tostado part.
Smoky, a bit spicy. Yeah, that burnt part brings it together. That burnt passata with the tomato paste.
Yeah. And what I like about this one is that you cook off a lot of the acid. So you get the
Correct.
sweetness from the
With
tomato.
the tomatoes, yeah.
And the acid really comes from you can really push it through with LemonDou.
A chunky sandwich.
Chonky.
Chunky.
Chonky like me.
Wow. That's really good.
That's nice. Nice balance. The Bicol Express Longganisa really has a lot. You don't really.
I like the kick.
You don't really need to do much.
There's a kick.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Okay.
joining me. Thank you
Cheers.
For having us.
Man, that yolk would have been perfect.
Next
I want to try
try.
and on him, but I can't because it's good.